Hi traders, in this video we're going to be looking at a bearish candlestick pattern known as the Gravestone Doji. So what we are looking for is a candlestick with a long upper wick like this one here, a small body like this one here. Sometimes the body is so small that the close price is the same as the opening price. Okay, and what this candle signifies is that the market is likely to turn on a downwards trajectory. You can see here that the bulls battled to try and push the candle up and up. Eventually the bears managed to push it all the way back down, which signifies that they won this particular battle, and as you can see, the market is likely to fall, which it did. As I said, this is a very rare candlestick pattern, which doesn't occur often, but when it does, it can be a strong signal of a bearish market. What I like about this particular signal is it's very easy to spot on your charts. It doesn't rely on no lagging indicators. What you see is what you get, because the price action is what we're looking at for this particular setup here. However, that being said, it doesn't mean that you need to blindly take a trade as soon as you see one of these. For example, after this Gravestone Doji, you could mark this level of resistance here and perhaps wait to see how price reacts for a few bars. As you can see here, it tests the level, fails, tests the level and fails, and price begins to fall. We have some dojis here again, suggesting some indecision in the market. However, the bears won on both these occasions, and then bang, you have the big bar downwards there. And things continue on a downwards trajectory despite some stagnation around this area before finally we see a big drop off. And this all started around the Gravestone Doji. So it is really good to be aware of this pattern. If you're considering taking a short entry for perhaps any other analysis that you've done, you can use this particular candle for confirmation. And you can trade it on its own if you wish. I mean, in this instance, if you did do that and you waited for the reversal, you had these two dojis, confirmation, and perhaps decided you would like to enter somewhere around this breakout of support here, you could have put a stop loss above the resistance level, which would have been around 10 pips, which is quite a small, relatively tight stop loss for the 1 hour chart, which this is a 1 hour euro dollar chart. And as you can see, the risk to reward on this trade would have been very significant. It goes up 100 and, wow, it continues down for over 200 pips on the rest. So that would have been an excellent trade to take, all based on one simple Gravestone Doji pattern. That doesn't mean that every time you see this pattern, there'll be a big move following it, which is why I think it's important to use extra analysis for confirmation. The confirmation analysis can be further candlestick patterns, or you can use other indicators such as, let's take the stochastic oscillator. So we have the Gravestone Doji appears there. And also at the same time, you can see that the stochastic has a cross to the downwards direction in the overbought zone, which also suggests that the bulls are exhausted and the market is about to fall, which would have been good confirmation on this instance if you didn't take it straight away. We had another crossover here above the 50 level on the stochastics, which would have been a later entry, but nevertheless still would have been a solid entry to catch the majority of that big down move. Another indicator you can use for confirmation is the ADX. So let's just remove the stochastic. Okay, so with the ADX, what we're looking for is if the green line is above the red line, it suggests that the market is trending upwards. And if the green line crosses the red line, it suggests that the market is trending downwards. As we can see, we had the Gravestone Doji here. If we would have waited for the red ADX line to go across the green ADX line, signaling the start of a downtrend, we could have timed our entry around this point here, which again, tying in with the Gravestone Doji, a decent level of resistance would have been an ideal entry point. Stop loss the other side could have been 10 pips or less, which would have provided you with excellent opportunity for this big downwards move that happened afterwards. Okay, traders, I hope you enjoyed that simple explanation of the Gravestone Doji pattern. If you find it useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.